Welcome back, everyone. This is a special video I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I think heading into fall, this is perfect time for it. These will be my top 5 favorite fall/Halloween scents out there, and you're going to see some bars that you might not agree with. You're going to not see some that you think should be in the top 5, but this is my personal preference for my top 5 fall bars, so let's give it a shot here. Number 5, I do not have with me, but that is going to be, it's actually not a fall-themed bar, and it's actually not a Halloween-themed bar or a limited edition bar. But smelling it, it is really kind of a fall scent if you think about it. And that is the Cozy Cabin Bar from Grizzly Naturals. They do not really advertise it as a fall bar, and it's part of their regular lineup. But when I smell that Cozy Cabin Bar, it really smells like a fall scent. It has a nice cinnamon spice scent to it, but it's not overpowering in that way. And it has a nice woodsy scent. It really smells like you're in the woods in the fall, and it's very natural smelling. So that is my number 5 bar. That is the Cozy Cabin Bar from Grizzly Naturals, and I do consider that a fall scent. It's not just a fall scent. It can be for any time, but I would consider that to be in line with a fall type scent bar. Number 4 is going to be a bar that's grown on me a lot. This is my number 4 bar for fall scents, but this has really grown into my top 2015 favorite bars from Dr. Squatch, and that is Werewolf Wash. This bar is actually pretty decent. The more I smell it, the better it gets. It really has kind of a nice cola scent to it, but overall, it's very nice, and it does smell kind of fallish, kind of Halloweenish. Yeah, it smells really, really good. If you've tried it, you know how it smells. But that is my number 4 bar. When I first tried Werewolf Wash, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it's really grown on me. So I think this is definitely worth being number 4. Number 3. This is one of my favorite bars out there, and definitely one of my favorite bars from Sudsy Bear. Now, you're not going to see Fright Night in this video. I'm not a fan of Fright Night, but you're going to see this one, Ghostly Ale. You're also not going to see the Twisted Pumpkin. I'm not a huge pumpkin fan, but this Ghostly Ale bar is amazing and pretty unique. I haven't found any bars out there that smell very similar to this. This has a nice apple cider scent to it, and it really works. It really smells like fall. It really smells like Halloween. It smells like a nice apple orchard, or one of those apple cider barns in the apple orchard. Really, really great scent. Really makes you feel like you're in that deep part of fall, like you're in late October. It smells really, really nice. So that is my number 3. Yes, my number 3 bar. Now, I don't know exactly how fall is around the rest of the country or in other places. I can't imagine fall is exactly the same in the South. I know you don't really get the leaves that change down there, but I'm telling you, up here in New York, New England, fall is my favorite time of year. The leaves change, you have the apple orchards. It's just perfect. The weather is a nice, cool 50 degrees or so. It's amazing. It's one of the best times of year, and the woods really have, the forest, the woods, they really have a distinct smell in the fall that's different compared to the rest of the year. I'm not sure if that's exactly the same when the seasons change, when you get farther south or in other countries, but New York, New England, there is definitely a big difference. So when I say that some of these bars smell like certain months, like October, September, October, November, it really does smell that way. When you're outdoors, there is a difference. My number 2 bar is a bar I've tried very recently. That is Hoffman's Red Hollow Bar. This bar is amazing. This smells like apple, caramel. It has a few other things in here, but honestly, it's amazing. It has a little maple in here as well. This bar smells so good. I can't describe it, but it's one of my favorite bars from Hoffman's, period. But it's definitely one of my favorite fall scents. I had a hard time putting this over Ghostly Ale, but I had to be honest, the scent, I just like the scent a little bit more. It's very addicting. It's very good. If you haven't tried Hoffman's, I say this is definitely the one bar you do try from them. Red Hollow, great bar. That leads me to my number one. And before I do my number one, I have to explain something. Like I said before, I do not like the smell of natural pumpkin. So I do not like Wicked Pumpkin from Dapper Yankee. I'm not really a fan of Twisted Pumpkin from Sudsy Bear. Not really a big pumpkin guy. However, my favorite bar is, of course, the bar that has not been out for a long time. That is Drunken Pumpkin. But this bar does not really smell like pumpkin. That's the thing. It smells like a nice cologne, like a nice fall cologne scent. It smells a lot like Wood Barrel Bourbon, but to me it just smells a little bit better, a little more like fall. And something about this bar I just love. And that's my number one bar for fall. Not something you can really get easily available, but that is my number one bar. Besides that, I really do not like pumpkin anything in general. But that's my number one, Drunken Pumpkin. Let me know your top favorite fall Halloween scents in the comments. I would be very excited to see them and to try them myself. So let me know what you think in the comments, and we will see you next time.